Blessings and peace to you all. So I'm just on here just kind of just talking as I'm taking a walk, but the past few days has definitely been super reflective for me. And God definitely just put it on my heart as to why it was that we are needing to get into more connection within ourselves so that we can have more of a connection with spirit and our ancestors. Getting into contact with our ancestors is so important. When we begin to sit here and heal ourselves, then we sit there and we heal our whole bloodline. I was at the store the other day, and it was a lady that was in front of me, and I can't remember what she was paying with, but all I remember is that she was just like, oh, I talked to the owner of the company, and he told me that I had $100 on her. Her bill was like $45 or something like that. While all of this is happening, I'm hearing pay for her stuff. And it kept happening, pay for her stuff. The whole time, I'm worried about the fact that I don't think I have enough money on my card. So the whole time while I am worried about that, like, okay, pay for her stuff, but I don't have enough. What if I end up paying for her stuff and my card declines, something like that? Well, she ended up paying for her stuff, and then she left, and then I paid for my things, not realizing the balance that I had on my card. And it's just more so the thing that once I got home, I ended up losing my card. I had totally missed the fact that I was supposed to be this lady's blessing. I was supposed to help this lady out. But I was so focused on trying to save me the embarrassment, and so worried about the fact that being in lack mentality, so worried about the fact that, oh, what if I don't have enough, that I missed this lady's blessing. And God and our ancestors have a way of showing us tough love as well. So I get home and I'm like, I know I put it in my back pocket, so I'm calling the store frantically, like, didn't anybody find this card? I need it. They didn't find it. I'm tearing my house all apart, looking up and down. I don't find it. I'm like, I know it's going to take me a minute to get another card. So it's just a whole slew of other things now that I'm thinking about. Well, I bring all that to say that the importance of how God speaks to us, how it is that our ancestors speak to us. When we're in giving mode at certain times that are going to bless people, we have to be obedient in that, and actually thoroughly listen. Because that blessing could have also opened me up to other opportunities as well that I missed. And but it just so happened yesterday I stayed in prayer. And prayer is requesting, prayer is conversation, prayer is meditation, is a form of coming into yourself, because God is within all of us. We are God, and we are our ancestors as well. Even the ones down to the ones that we have no faces or names to, they run through us. They run through our body, our veins, our blood. And they can help us piece together so much stuff in our life that we may be clueless on and uncertain on. But obedience and just overall just patience, not really. Sometimes Spirit will have a way of just tapping in to us in a way that we don't have an explanation as to why, or why it is that we need to do this. So, and sometimes it's just best not to question it and just do it. Some things are just surpassed our logic, our understanding, our ego, because when we're constantly working in our ego, we constantly looking for belief in situations for base value, for things that we can see, at eye level, that's in our face. That's not how Spirit, our ancestors, that's not how the spirit realm works. But yeah, it just so happened yesterday I was in just prayer and meditation. I had a fire with my kids, and we prayed and we talked to our ancestors. We talked to God. Just being in gratitude. I see. And, it just kind of put into perspective for me a lot of things as to, why I'm going through the things that I'm going through. I definitely feel like I am what you call a wounded healer. So when I speak about my experiences, it's healing for me as well as other people. And I only state my experiences for the fact that it'll help someone a lot earlier, in their journey. But being in meditation and in prayer the whole night, understanding I need to do more healing. There's always healing to be done. More wound healing that I need to do. But it's just so important to listen to these nudges that we have, especially if it's ongoing, because those are the keys that are going to unlock certain things for you, certain situations, certain people. Understand when a message is supposed to be there for you and it's meant to be there for you, it's going to come through. It's going to find a way to get to you. Now, whether you take that message and whatever you choose to do with it, that's the power that God gave us. The power of choice, free will. So, but today, as I'm getting ready to head to the store and everything, I sit here and I find my card. It didn't click to me that I was supposed to be that lady's blessing until, I want to say, later that night. And I don't even remember what it was. I think I was watching a show or something. But it just clicked to me like, damn, I was supposed to be this lady's blessing, and I missed that at the fact of me trying to be so concerned at whether or not I had enough. Shouldn't matter if I had enough. I need to do what I need to do, what I was being called to do. But anyways, like I said, tough love is, it happens through spirit and our ancestors. And it's so important to listen to those nudges. But yeah, I ended up finding my card today. So I guess because I learned my lesson, it's like, hey, here you go. Have it back. You've had enough. So yeah, that's all I just wanted to tap in with y'all. We all have intuition. We all have certain sights and things like that, foresight. Just a matter that some of us are more in tune than others, But I give thanks, and I really just hope that this video finds the right person and people that need to actually hear it. All right, blessings.